Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Gemini September 21, 2024. You can be far more aware of your money situation or resources now, and ideas for making improvements are excellent. Detaching just a little from your usual concerns can help put problems behind you. Today's Sun-Uranus trine encourages you to tune into your motivations and desires. Opportunities for setting things right with money or with the deeper dynamics in a relationship are emerging. There can be pleasant surprises related to home and family, and problem solving about emotional or domestic matters can be in focus and positive. There can be satisfying progress on a family or home-related matter. Matters of the heart can thrive, and it's a good idea to take the time to enjoy the vibes. You are well positioned to explore new approaches to old problems and family relationships. This is unlikely to be an ordinary or routine day, and you might become inspired to redecorate or change things up with nice results. The heavens are cooking up plenty of sugar and spice just for you. As the mighty sun brings his majesty to your solar house of intimacy and sexuality, he'll gaze sweetly over to electric Uranus, the great awakener, now jiving in your solar house of domesticity. This is a dazzling day to snuggle up close and personal with your one and only and get down for some kink, heavy petting, or foreplay. Try out unique positions and explore fantasies that you might not usually be as inclined to venture into. The two of you will end up giggling like you're two young sweethearts in love. What do you need to do to make your life more secure? It might be worthwhile to go over your financial estate when the Sun in Virgo trines Uranus retrograde in Taurus. Your personal life might have felt unpredictable all year. Last-minute snafus and financial expenses could have thrown you off your game. Since things might be calmer right now, you should tighten your financial planning. Use this earthy energy to create a semi-structured plan of action, like setting the intention to put money away to use as a rainy day fund. Give yourself some breathing room in order to fully know what your body needs at this time. By breathing room, I mean aerobic exercise. Yoga is a great example of something that gives you the skills to relax and deepen your breath. This is the main benefit of yoga and needs to be understood by those who practice it. Rather than focusing on tightening your butt, let yoga loosen your tight grip on reality and through expanding your lung capacity and give you important perspective. The moment has come to make a situation concrete and to give form to your ideas. Of course, you won't be able to do this without making an effort, but it will be worth it. You should take the reins, motivate yourself and others without delay, and starting today. In your professional life you should only count on your talent, rigor, and competence. Those you collaborate with tend to be jealous of your success sometimes, and you have had to pay a price for this through the animosity this has created. You will have to find the force within yourself to make things happen. Before leaving your relationship sector 10 days ago, Mercury, the planet of communication, spent his final days in a favorable aspect to both planets in your communication sector for the third time since July. Although there will be no more planetary activity in your relationship sector until Mars returns in November, Mercury has forged a strong connection with the planets in your communication sector. As the Moon makes its monthly visit, pathways are already established for your relationships to benefit from this connection. 10 days after Mercury, the planet of communication left your relationship sector and ended all planetary activity on the relationship front until Mars returns in November. The Moon is making its monthly visit to your communication sector. While Venus and Jupiter continue to bring the spirit of romance and adventure together, it is your relationships that are benefiting from having the Moon in your communication sector. Our eyes in the sky. It's as if the universe is handing you a permission slip today, encouraging you to live your life authentically, without hesitation or fear of judgment. But here's the catch: you have to give yourself that permission, too. Today, you might feel an internal revolution brewing, a powerful shift in how you perceive yourself, your identity, and even your place in the world. This is a day for breaking free of any limitations that have held you back, whether they've been imposed by others or, more often than not, by your own beliefs. Think back to a moment in your life when everything suddenly clicked, and you saw yourself in a new light, almost like a veil lifting, revealing a clearer version of who you really are. That's the kind of energy the universe is offering today. You're being called to shed old stories, outdated narratives, and limiting beliefs that no longer serve your highest good. It's time to embrace your authentic self fully. Imagine what your life could look like if you gave yourself permission to be exactly who you are, without second-guessing or holding back. The possibilities are endless, and today is the perfect day to step into that expansive potential. You might also notice that your mind feels particularly sharp and alert today. Have you ever had one of those days where everything just seems to flow, and your ideas come effortlessly? You're able to see opportunities all around you, and your quick thinking draws people toward you like a magnet. Think about a time when you've been in a conversation that left you feeling energized, where your insights not only sparked something in the other person but also led to exciting new ideas for yourself. That's the dynamic you're working with today. Your creativity and competence are shining brightly, and others will be drawn to your energy and ideas. By sharing your insights, you're creating an environment where collaboration and support thrive. But with all this high-energy flow, it's natural to feel a little on edge, especially if you sense something isn't quite right in your personal relationships. Have you ever found yourself feeling like someone close to you is holding something back, and that feeling gnaws at you until it becomes difficult to ignore? It's easy to let these thoughts spiral into assumptions that may not be entirely accurate. Before you let any tension build up, take a deep breath. It's important not to dramatize these feelings, especially if they're based on assumptions rather than facts. Give yourself time and space to process your emotions before confronting anyone. Sometimes, waiting until you're in a calmer state of mind can make all the difference in how things unfold. This period of internal and external transformation might also bring moments when you feel ready to tackle obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. Have you ever surprised yourself by overcoming a challenge that you once thought was impossible? Today, that kind of bravery and determination are within you. Embrace it. When you approach new opportunities with openness, curiosity, and a friendly attitude, you'll notice doors start to open for you, doors that lead to rewarding experiences you hadn't even anticipated. This could be the start of something incredible. Now, if you're thinking about making any financial decisions today, take a moment to pause. Sometimes, even when everything seems to be lining up, there can be unexpected roadblocks. Have you ever felt that strong urge to make a big purchase or dive into an investment, only to realize later that waiting might have been the smarter choice? Today, the cosmos is advising you to think carefully before acting. It's not about hesitation or fear, it's about making decisions that will serve your long-term goals. By slowing down, you allow yourself the time and space to ensure you're on the best path for success. Patience is your friend today, especially when it comes to finances. Lastly, amid all this exciting energy, don't forget to take care of yourself. It's easy to get caught up in the momentum and push yourself too far, especially when the energy around you is so dynamic. But balance is key. Have you ever experienced burnout from overextending yourself, only to later realize that pacing yourself would have been the wiser approach? Today is a reminder that while ambition is wonderful, self-care is equally essential. Listen to your body, honor your need for rest, and remember that conserving your energy now will allow you to pursue your goals with greater clarity and strength in the long run.